There's a little gift from Ireland. The Lucky Charm. It's a 4-leaf clover.
It's very beautiful.
The very best of luck, and thanks for chatting to us.
I'm gonna take this with me through Eurovision journey.
This is Eurovision 365. I am Podrick, and no matter where you are from, if you are a Eurovision fan, you are very, very welcome here indeed. It's great to have you here because I'm going to react finally, after how many weeks is it now? 2 or 3 since KAJ won the Melody Festival in 2025, and what was a very close race in the end between them and second place Måns Zelmerlöw. I should say as well, välkommen till alla fem tittare den här video i Sverige. Välkommen till alla i Sverige. Det är bra, jättebra att ha dig ni här. Yeah, so welcome one and all. If you're able to subscribe to the channel, that would be fantastic. So as I said, I'm going to react now to that winning song a few weeks after. And we actually were at Melody Festival this year. It was a great thing to be a part of. And you know what I will say, the venue, the size and scale of that venue, to be fair, the cameras don't give it justice and don't do it justice because it is so big. It's hard even to describe. You might feel like you're close to the stage, but it looks like a mile away. But anyway, so I'm going to react now to that winning song. Are you coming with me? You are. Yeah, nu kör vi. So in present play, in 3, 2, 1. Pressing play right now. Nu. Here it is. This is KAJ. Little accordion start. Yeah. He's such a smiley, jolly chap, isn't he? Well, the middle singer. That sauna, which is so famous in Sweden. I have to say as well, in the arena, this song 12, the last one of the night, got the biggest reaction in the arena, I would say, throughout. You could sense that people were loving it. This is a very simplistic song. About that I mean it's kind of inoffensive, happy, and it's a bit of a dance routine going on, of sorts. So now, this has been a surprise hit, I would say, in Sweden. It came second in its heat to Måns. Yeah, throw more water on the fire. It's fun, like I say. That's the thing. Let's cast all our cares away in the sauna. It does happen as well, let me tell you. I love the sauna here at the Leisure Centre. It's good fun. You'd relax. These guys aren't relaxing though, are they? They're jumping around, dancing around. Yes. It's quite rousing at the end, isn't it? Towards the end. The crowd, as you can see, they were absolutely loving it. I can attest to that as well. They were loving it. Lots of audience shots as well, just to give you a taste of what it was like in the arena. Oh no. It's quite repetitive, isn't it? Bamba Sauna. And I would say there will be a lot of people will be shouting sauna and singing sauna throughout May and up until May, I should say, and actually past that as well. That was very well received within the arena, as I kept saying there. It's very well received by the jury as well, although it wasn't like a massive difference between them and second place Mons. But that being said, the voting is what it is, and they are the fair and square winners of the Melody Festival. And let's see, my immediate feeling following that, as I said there, it's inoffensive, it's kind of fun, but what I will say about this song, and of course, this isn't my first time watching or listening to this song, what I would say that a little bit like Fairy Tale, and they're not the same songs, but so let me explain. A little bit like Fairy Tale, the first time I heard Fairy Tale for Norway in 2009, I quite liked it. But the more I heard it, the less I liked it. And I think the same can be said for me with this particular song. Let me explain further. What I mean by that is that I liked it initially when I heard it. It brought a smile to my face. I felt a nice sense of joy. But the more I've heard it, the more I am just going with it and letting it happen without really thinking much about it. If that makes any kind of sense. The songwriters for Bara Badu Bastu is Anders Røtov, who has composed many a song before, Axel Ochman, who is part of KAJ, Jakob Norgård, again a part of KAJ, and Kevin Holmstrom, who again is part of KAJ, and then an additional couple of names there is Christopher Strandberg and Robert Skoronsky. And yeah, so the lyrics of the song, we're gonna sauna, steam it up and let go of all stress today. Sauna brothers, we're the ones who grow 100 degrees. Oh yes, it is very repetitive, but repetitive songs do have the ability to embed themselves in your head. Sweden, I think, still favourite to win. Not sure that it will. What I like about the song, I like the song that it is, as I kept saying there, inoffensive, kind of joyous, harmless fun. What I just like about the song, I suppose, as I've already mentioned as well, a little bit repetitive, and doesn't really go very far musically, but it's fun enough, you know what I mean? Staging wise, what I could imagine for this is probably a larger scale sauna. They're keeping the song in Swedish, mainly Swedish, and I think that's a good thing. They're making a bit of a song and dance about it not being in English for the first time since 1998, but that's a good thing. I think it's good to have a national language in the Eurovision. It's to be admired and applauded. I think yeah, the staging is going to be very similar to what we've seen, because we know that now from Sweden, don't we? When it comes to the Melody Festival and staging versus the Eurovision staging, it's pretty much the same. Maybe some elevations, but I don't imagine much. How will it do at Eurovision? Well, it is certainly favourite to win. I think the televoting public will enjoy it. I think they will love it. I think they'll lap it up. They will probably get the same kind of sense first time watching and listening that I did, in terms of, yeah, it's a feel-good song, it's happy, it's joyous, and yeah, I don't want to think about stresses or worries, so yeah, I'm going to listen to Sauna. The jury typically favour Sweden, let's be fair, because they typically sing good songs, let's be fair. I'm not sure that they will love this one just as much, so that could be where the drawback is for Sweden. and rate, I suppose, the other thing as well. Yeah, we'll have to just wait and see where they get drawn, if they qualify. I mean, people thinking it's a dead cert, but semi-final 1 is a tough one. It's a very tough one to get out of, and if they get out of it, which I think they should, but you never know. There's always shocks every year. I'm not sure if there'll be a shock non-Swedish qualification, but I don't know that it's going to do as well. I don't know, I could be wrong, but that being said, it does have the possibility of winning with all that said and done, because it's one of those years, isn't it, where I could easily win or I could easily come near enough last. It's one of those, but it could, you know. It's either going to come top 5 or bottom 5, I think. But anyway, that's what I think. But now, what I will share with you, with all that said and done, is my rating out of 10. So it is now time for Podrick's rating. So my rating out of 10 for Bara Badu Bastu for Sweden is, we'll say 7.5. The 0.5 is for the joy, and 7.5 I think is for a fair score for that. But what do you think? Do you think it's a great song? Do you think, is it your favorite? It's a lot of people's favorite, but is it yours? Is it one that you're not so fussed on? That's okay as well. All views and comments are welcome here. Just let me know what they are in the comments below. As I said before, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that very much. And also to say is thank you so much for watching this time. I look forward to welcoming you back to the next Eurovision 365 video, whenever that might be for you. But until then, you take care of yourself. My name is Podrick, and it's over and out. Bye-bye.